Happy Friday. In fact, happiest Friday. I don't know how else to say this to you. I don't know how else to express to you how delighted I am to be doing Magic the Gathering. Weeks are increasingly packed. Fridays are increasingly back and forth. For any of you who didn't see the announcement that was just on the Twitter, Season 5 of Spellslingers has wrapped filming and will be coming soon. Isn't that great? Isn't that great? So I was getting the opportunity to play some good old Magic the Gathering last weekend. Believe it or not, that's why I was in LA. So good. So good, God. And like literally, I did the filming and I was just like, I need your cards to be released. We always get to play the set leading we always get to play with cards early before they're released. So I was just like, let me get back to Guilds of Ravnica. Oh my God, it's so good. So good. So I look forward to all of you fine folks getting to check that out. A lot of fun this season. Super great. I am vibrating with excitement for the upcoming pre-release. I'm doing a wedding that weekend, but maybe I'll do a Sunday morning after the wedding. Because, Jesus, I need to get my hands on some more Guilds of Ravnica cards. Today, we're going to be doing all sorts of wonderful drafts as we continue our Friday string of sponsored streams. Thanks to Wizards of the Coast. Cheers. They formerly were the artists who provided us a few thousand gems. I bought 20,000 gems, and we've worked our way up to 26,000. So that feels pretty good. This has become increasingly better, increasingly A+. And there's a few different drafts formats that I want to look at today's. And I want to know which one you guys are interested in seeing. So there is the Dominaria competitive drafts. Dominaria, I think, is my strongest recent format of drafting. Distant second would be M19. But for any of you who don't know what an exploration draft is, it's the M19 cards. You still do a regular old draft, except you can play 2 lands per turn. Your starting hand size is 9, and you have no maximum hand size. So this is kind of like thick drafting. This is thick drafting. So we might kick the day off with some Dominaria competitive and roll into exploration in the afternoon. The other option is we jam right out in an exploratory fashion and then Dominaria it. I think, I gotta be honest, I'm just gonna do this. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do the competitive draft. No rivals of Ixalan. Zinniach, you know what? I just really like Dominaria. I really like M19. Ixalan, I'm sort of regarding the drafting. Alright, Josu Vess. Very well. That's a good one. Take a look at the kicker when Josu Vess, Lich Knight, enters the battlefield. If it was kicked, create 8 2/2 black zombie knight creature tokens with menace. Oh, there is a Blessed Light. Oh, that's pretty good. Lingering Phantom is only okay. It's only okay. Nature's Spiral, return target permanent from your graveyard to your hand. It's like a baby salvage, so meh. Memorial to Unity. This is really good. Llanowar Elves is really good, but only in a green Rampus Bampus. Has some other uses. Yeah, this card has not inspired me very much. I really like Josu Vess. It's just, it is a clean win condition. The 8 2/2 black zombies. Blessed Light is an excellent card. It's the only white card in the deck. 4/5 for 4 is just a staggering stat line. It's so good. I think we just have to get Josu Vess. I mean, Blessed Lights I like a lot. It's common, so it'll come back around. Oh, good old Raf Kapashen. This is actually a pretty nice card. We're by no means committed to black, and this card, I think, really sucks in a lot of ways. So what's Karn's Temporal Sundering do again? Target player takes an extra turn after this one. Return up to 1 target non-land permanent to its owner's hand. Exile. No. Card art, stunning. Great card art. This is, look at this. Karn is in the middle. He's like, make me your phone background. But it's still very bad. I just like to stress This is a legendary sorcery, so I can only cast this if I control a legendary creature or a planeswalker. So it's just... yeah. Let's look at these bottom ones. Saproling Migration is just a very nice little card. I really like Saproling Migration a lot. Wrath Capuchin is a solid card. It's a very solid card. Like, some really nice flyers to have. I effectively treat this as a baby removal spell as well, because we can just flash it in if they swing with a 2-damage creature and just block. So I think Wrath Capuchin is pretty nice. I think it's really between... Academy Journey Mage is also nice, but I really only like Academy Journey Mage if I am, like, blue-red aggro already. Similarly with the Gitu Journey Mage. 3/2s for 3 is about solid. It's a nice little solid common stat line. I really think it's between Wrath Capuchin, Ship's Mage, or Saproling Migration. I think Saproling Migration is just excellent. We did pass the Blessed Light. I don't recall there being that many other blue cards. I like Golgari a lot. Just gonna pick the Saproling Migration. I just don't like picking 2-color that early. I just really don't. Well, as if my life was not already excellent enough, we've picked up a Vicious Offering. It's removal. It's nice, cheap removal, and I can kick it, sacrificing one of my Saprolings to deal damage. Deep Freeze is pretty nice. Deep Freeze is pretty nice. It's kind of like a form of blue removal. I think everything else here is actually pretty bad. Fiery Intervention is okay. I mean, it's a 5-mana deal 5 damage. I mean, this is pretty clear. Howling Golem. Whenever Howling Golem attacks or blocks, each player draws a card. We had some fun with that one last time. I've never really been that impressed with Llanowar Scout ever, really. Absolutely useless. This is a pretty bad card. I think it's between Howling and Grow from the Ashes, but, you know, Grow from the Ashes is great. Jonathan Lotre says, what's kicking? A kicker is if you play the card, it does a basic effect. As in, if I pay 3, it does the basic effect. But if I kick, I have to pay the basic cost plus the kicker cost, and then it does a mega effect. So I think Saproling Migration is a great example. I can pay 2 to create 2 1/1 Saprolings, or I can kick it and create 4 of those tokens instead. I really like Grow from the Ashes in this set due to the fact that Grow from the Ashes is a very, very nice way to get lots of extra land, and you can use extra land. You can use extra land in this set. I mean, take for instance this Keldon Overseer. It's a 3-mana 3/1 with haste, but it can also become a 7-mana 3/1 that gains control of target creature until end of turn. In M19, if you just get a bunch of land, you can't really do anything with it. Once you get like 7 or 8 land, you're good. You've used all the stuff that you can use. What does Tiana do? 3/3 with first strike. Oh, that's right. This is the first striker that gets a whole lot of redrops. Wimax, is green-black any good in this set? Yeah, and I will stress, you kind of have to be aware of a couple archetypes that exist in Dominaria. The one that I am already sort of playing into is the Saproling archetype. You make lots of 1/1s, and then you have something like Vicious Offering, which, although it's not written on the card, this clearly has synergy if I have a lot of 1/1 Saprolings, because I can sacrifice a creature as a kicker to make this a 2-mana -5/-5. So, in terms of I think Krosan Druid and Mammoth Spider are both excellent. I think that Mammoth Spider is excellenter in our colors. This card's kind of cute for a red-white enchantments, but I don't really give a damn. Yeah, I think it's a pretty clear Mammoth Spider. Keldon Overseer I like quite a bit. And there's a good amount of obnoxious spiders. Oh, here's this weird-ass one. Target player shuffles 3 target cards from their graveyard into their library. Draw a card. By the way, is the extension working? All of you watching on Twitch should be able to hover over and see the stuff. Should be able to hover over stuffs. Oops. Alright, great. Great, great, great. Great, great, great. Shake your booty. There's a lot of good red coming my way. Do I want the Cabal Evangel? I mean, I really like this set of green cards. I mean, Keldon Overseer is pretty nice. Would this be justification for switching into this? Probably not. I might just run the Evangel. Sparring Construct has some benefits in that it's an artifact. There's some historic triggers. None of these are screaming to me to switch into another color. I kind of want to take Keldon Overseer because Cabal Evangel comes around a lot. And I just really like this card. I don't know if... Josuves is just really good, and I want to run black now. Ooh. Pierce the Sky. Now, keep in mind, this is competitive draft, so the sideboard is very relevant. Very, very relevant. A 3/3 with Menace or the Croissant Druid to let me run this game out. This is an excellent sideboard card. I'm not going to take this right now. Cynic says, what exactly is a sideboard? I'm still learning the ins and outs of MTG. Yeah, so the way a sideboard works is if you play a best of 3, in between, after game 1, you can take cards out of your main deck and put sideboard cards back in. So for instance, I would run, say, 0 Pierce the Skies, and then if I was playing against someone who had a lot of flyers, I might sideboard in 2 Pierce the Skies. So I don't want to main deck the Pierce the Sky, but I do want to always have it available. I really, really, really like Croissant Druid a lot, a hell of a lot, though. Do I think the Stronghold Confessor is better than the Croissant Druid? Depends on how aggressive I'm looking to be. Because if I'm looking to be very, very slow, then... Jesus, that is really tough. That is a really tricky thing. I think I'm going to go for the Croissant Druid. Instead of just a vanilla 3/3 with Menace. I think the gain 10 life is very, very relevant. There's one of my favorite cards ever, Slinvoda. Woo! Broken Bond is destroy an artifact. Yeah, this card always wheels, and I think this is a fantastic card. Goblin War Chief. Alright, I'm gonna pick up the second Croissant Druid. So we're gonna be a little slow. I think this is a very nice opportunity to just get a sideboard Pierce the Sky. Wow, all these black guys came back. Okay. Whenever you cast a historic spell, it deals 2 damage. We don't have anything historic. I actually quite like this Drudge Sentinel because I can tap it and make it indestructible. So the way things are kind of looking is I'm kind of focused on a Josuves right now. A lot of these other things are sort of like stabilization cards. Navigator's Compass. This is such a bad card. I'm just going to put that away. Blessing of Bells and Lock. I'm not going to do any of these. I'm just going to jam that away. Welcome back, Vidalian Arcanist. Seismic Shift. What is this? Oh, it's a Legendary Sorcery. Never mind. This card's terrible. I just saw that it was Legendary Sorcery, and I was like, nope. Oh my god, another Raf Kapashen. Wow. Holy crap. A second Raf Kapashen. Good lord. With the top X cards of your library, put any number of land and or legendary permanent cards with converted mana costs X or less. So I only really have the one legendary. God. Grow from the Ashes is just, I think, a consistently excellent card. So I'm not upset about this. This could possibly give me some opportunity to splash something like a Blessed Light, should I get it. That Primordial Worm is kinda pretty looking, but I think this will wheel. Look at this pack for red. Good lord. Goblin Barrage. Wow. Dude, Skizzik. Keldon Overseer. Fiery Intervention. Whoa. Whoa. Damn. Clifftop Retreat, too. I think I actually just go for the good old basic Vicious Offering. Seems nice. Oh my god. I don't actually know if we can even run this. I think maybe we could make it work. I mean, like, so in a typical draft, I would be like, oh my god, what if I pass the Steel Leaf Champion? But like, we don't have to worry about being up against a Steel Leaf Champion because that's not how the digital draft works. The fact that it's digital means that I get an infinite turn length. It's just bots that are doing the other drafting. I think I actually do pick up the Steel Leaf Champion. I mean, this, even if I play this late, a 5/4 is going to be kind of a monster to deal with. And occasionally I'll get this on turn 3 and just end the entire game. We've seen these wheel before. Maybe the Deathbloom Thallid will wheel. Either way. Ooh. We got some goods here. I'm also looking to pick up a Soul Salvage, something to return a Josu Vest from the graveyard to my hand, things like this. Wild Onslaught. This is good, but I think we go with the Spore Crown Thallid. We really only have one way to generate these tokens. Halar. Maybe? Eh. Halar is not incredible. This is kind of a weird outcome. Wild Onslaught or the Spore Crown Thallid. I think I do go for the Wild Onslaught. Well, okay, so the question is, what is the remainder of my pickups going to be like? I'll probably need 4 or 5 sources of Saprolings and Funguses to be, like, happy with myself. This is the only one that I have right now. I prefer a creature over the Wild Onslaught as a finisher. Might actually be a little light on spells. That's okay. I think I'm going to pick the Spore Crown Thallid. People tend to play... Wow, that's great. That's just a fantastic pickup. Kaligo Skinwitch, by the way. What a beauty. What a thing of beauty. Saproling Migration, there it is. That's great. God, that is good. God, that is really good. Okay, yeah, Yavimaya Shepherd. A real enabler for us. Windgrace Acolyte's pretty nice as well, but... This is actually turning into like a very, very nice little draft. Knight of Menace, First Strike Hexproof. Boosted. These are some good ones. Okay, so if we look, we actually kind of have some aggressive curvitude to this, right? We have a Cabal, Evangel. We have some Saproling Migration, Spore Crown Thallid, and Vicious Offerings. Like, got some good juice in the turn 2 realm. We do slow down a bit. This is probably... This is really tricky. If I were black-white, I would be like, oh, hell yeah. The Knights are pretty darn good. There's a lot of 1/3s in the set. Final Parting is very nice for just finding Josu Vest. I feel like we actually are going to be a bit slower than I would like. This is just such a good card. Like, there are a lot of 1/3s, but you need a 1/3 to be able to be against it. And we could probably get a combat trick or two. It's hexproof from white, which is very nice. There's a couple of really annoying white removal spells that we can dodge. Well, I mean, given this pack, one of these guys is going to wheel, so I think we'll just get another nice pickup. This does have some value, but this is also not exceptional. This is, I mean, it's kind of a shitty removal anyways. I'm just generally not that excited, but, you know, it is a 1/1, and if I actually focus on being a little bit more aggressive, then this could be acceptable. I just don't know if I'm actually going to run it. I actually might like just a 3-2 for 3. This might be nice to have a 1-of. Leonard Envoy seems very mediocre here. All these options seem very mediocre. I'm not going to get another Evangel. I mean, hell, I have a 2-2 with First Strike. Hexproof. I'm going to put that in the sideboard. There's our worm that came back. Welcome back. Pierce the Sky. Another great Pierce for the sideboard. I do have 2 Pierce the Skies, right? There's nothing wrong with getting like 4 Pierce the Skies, but I think Soul Salvage is an acceptable one to try to run 1 of. Just as one of my slower cards. Whew, this is dirty. Definitely the Gift of Growth. 1,000,000%. And I am going to hard run that. Jesus Christ. Okay. This card. God! Zahid Jinn of the Lamp. God! God! Ugh. This card is disgusting. Disgusting. This is why we have 2 Pierce the Skies in the sideboard. But Elfheim Druid, I think, is gonna be. This is gonna be it. We have enough kickable cards that are very good. This is not disgusting. This is okay. Like, we actually don't have a super thick curve. We have some very nice kickables with Josu Vess, with the Crosun Druid. That's an okay kick. This is a very good kick. We don't have the most offensive kicks out there, but, you know, I think Elfheim Druid is still more nice than everything. It's a bit of a blocker. We'll certainly run it. Well, No. Sylvan Awakening is literally too powerful. This is way too powerful of a card. I'm really sad that I can't pick this up, but Sylvan Awakening is just way too good. There's a Thallid Omnivore. And I think that's the pick. I think we have a Thallid Omnivore as a bit of a threat unto itself. We have enough Saprolings to make this work. Alright, so this is... Oh my gosh. Okay. So let me do some just quick cuts. This is really defensive. I might not even want that. I'm really liking the way our deck's looking. Let's actually count. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 spells, 7 spells. We have 7 spells, 14 creatures. So Deathbloom Thallid is just a nice 3-drop that makes us some Saprolings. Ancient Animus is just the common green removal. We don't really have that many powerful targets for it. I think that's the thing that's making me steer away from Ancient Animus. I actually think that Gift of Growth is going to function better as a removal than Ancient Animus because we have a relatively small curve. So I think I'd like the Deathbloom Thallid as just a thing in the 3-drop slot. I don't think we want a second Grow from the Ashes. We might actually want 0 Grow from the Ashes. Or just 1. I mean, here's another Deathbloom Thallid. Which is really good. Three Pierce the Skies in the sideboard, which is nice. I don't think I'm going to run any of these. We might not need 2 Crosun Druids. I mean, we have, in the 3-drop, we have the 2 Deathbloom Thallids. I think I cut a Grow from the Ashes, for sure. Because we're much more, like, curving out. I think. Let's cut 1. Let's see what that looks like, huh? I mean, Feral Abomination I kind of like as just another big dude. That is one thing that we are a bit low on, is the big dudes. Here's another way to find a value card. Go ahead and put that in the sideboard and kind of re-look at everything when I'm all done. God, that is filthy. I'm going to get that one in there for sure. None of these matter. God, I have a disgusting amount of good cards. Alright, this is going to be frickin' hard, man. I really don't know what we cut here, because Stronghold Confessor, pretty good. Fungal Infection might be the weakest one of all here. I think I actually have enough 2-drops, because we got the Caligo Skin Witch, the Knight of Malice, we got the Elfheim, Spore Crown Thalid. Yeah, definitely. I think we cut you. And right now, what are we at? We are at 16... 16-8? I think I don't need this Fungal Infection, because we have 2 Death Bloom Thalids. I think this is the one that I cut. I think this is right. So then we have 16 creatures and 7 non-creatures. That feels... Well... this is wrong, because we have 2 Saproling Migrations, which are spells, but they're also creatures. I actually think I do have a Blessing of Bells Lock. I actually think I have a bit too many creatures and not enough ways to support them. I'm running 1 Grow from the Ashes, which I think is okay. I don't actually have a lot of card draw. Huh. Do I have the Soul Salvage in here somewhere? Is it just not showing up? No. I think I'll definitely need 1 Soul Salvage to just get the synergy. I think, weirdly enough, I think I just cut the Grow from the Ashes. Is that crazy to say? I don't think that's actually crazy to say. Because things that, like, I'm imagining playing this game out, right? Like, so, my low drops are all okay. Like, Knight of Malice is pretty good. But then we're going to curve into some of these juicy dudes. We don't have, like, I think I actually need to focus more on curve and less on stability. Like, Croson Druid, I think I actually cut 1 and replaced that with my more aggressive Llanowar Envoy. I mean, they're essentially going to function as vanilla cards. Llanowar Envoy of my Sap Herd. The Steel Leaf Champion's pretty dirty. This is... Soul Salvage is pretty good. Sylvan Awakening is weaker without 2 Grow from the Ashes. Grow from the Ashes is also nice because it thins the deck, but it kind of like... no, I think this is fine. The reason I'm going to argue this is fine, we're actually not a slow control-y deck. We're actually here to beat some ass. You know what I mean? Catch what I'm saying to you. Adventurous Impulse seems like nice for the hunting for good cards. Caligo Skin Witch is okay early, but amazing when kicked. Elfheim Druid is going to be nice to maybe get, you know, Steel Leaf Champion out. I like these 3 forests. I like it being a 10-7. We only have 1 double black. I think this is actually pretty fantastic. We have 3 Pierce the Skies in the sideboard. If we're up against a super aggressive deck, we would cut the Llanowar Envoy and put in like another Croson Druid. Things like that. What do I think about this? Okay, how many do we have? So we have 17 creatures, 6 non-creatures, because 2 of my non-creature things are Sapling Migration. There's no hard and fast rule, but just generally you want to make sure you have like 15-ish creatures, otherwise you just don't have enough presence on the board doing things. Creatures are great because they do persistent stuff. Are 6 drops good without the ramp? Oh yeah, I definitely think so, because we want to get into a position where we're maybe getting some punches in, and then suddenly, boom, we can slam down one of these big boys. Now, here's something arguable. What we might wind up stating is that this deck is not actually aggressive enough to kill. So we might actually want to main board back in both Grow from the Ashes to help make sure that we can do our big power plays like hunt a Josu Vest down, get a big Sylvan Awakening down. But I kind of like the idea of starting off aggressive, beaten down, beaten down, beaten down, and then doing a finish with a baby Sylvan Awakening, or even just a vanilla Josu Vest without kicks. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, so 5-ish. And here we have 5-ish creatures. Say 5-ish because Steel Leaf Champion's kind of hard to cast. Then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5-ish. This is actually not that aggressive. I'm trying to debate whether or not I want to put in the Fungal Infection. Fungal Infection is kind of a fun card, but I don't think I actually want to do it. Alright, I'm done. Oh, excellent. Excellent, excellent. Deflectilent. Okay, let's reopen this and reopen this. Murphy's Law, 505. There's a lot of people in Dominaria who start at the 3 drops. That's a very good starting hand. So, I mean, it's not incredible. It's pretty good. We're gonna play Saproling Migrations a lot. I would, again, not be surprised if Murphy's Law did nothing. Yeah, that is a bit of a pain. Can happen. This is why a lot of black-green decks do like running lots of Grow from the Ashes, because, I mean, like, these getting kicked to get 4 1/1s is pretty damn nice. Alright, Power Stone Shard. Alright, so we have some ramp from Murphy's Law. Yes, please. No, that's great. No, because I wanna deal damage to you. No blockers. Yeah, I'm just gonna sorcery this puppy out. Is that the correct thing to do? I think so. Oops. I clicked the wrong buttons. I think it's fine to just get some 2/2s out. Start getting the damage in. We'll have the capability to throw down a Gift of Growth. We have a good number of 2-mana cards. Jousting Lance. This is actually... I'm very glad we're up against this type of situation. Ooh. I'm really excited about that Thallid Omnivore, but I'll finish this thought. This is really nice because we're the beatdown, and this is as long as it's your turn, equipped creature has first strike. So if I'm attacking into my opponent, this means that the Jousting Lance will not have first strike. So I actually just permit that trade to go through. I'm the beatdown, so I'm looking to get some extra pain in. This Thallid Omnivore is a very nice way to win. Woo! He's gonna wish he didn't do that. Now, do I want to... I think I just still attack in with everything, lose 1, and bring him down 2, I think. No, I just don't think the extra 2 damage matters right now. I just don't think it does. It's going to be very difficult for Murphy's Law to deal with the heat, I'm thinking. Blagio says, I thought first strike damage always counts first, never mind who attacks first. Yeah, this says that as long as it's your turn, equipped creature has first strike. So that's the keyword thing. Sorry if I spoke in a way that implied that, oh yeah, first strike is just not going to happen on his turn. You know, that's just how it works. That's fine. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna go in. We're expecting a block followed by a trade. I don't know of a 1-mana combat trick that can hurt us. So he could have a blink of an eye, but you know, with this kind of board, I feel pretty good. Flying and Vigilance. Okay. So if we attacked in, it would block 3, so 5 would get through. I actually think that's as good as just playing this and passing. Because now we have a gigantic threat the following turn. S4's S, happy 62-month anniversary, man. 62 months. Ah, crap. It appears I have been frozen. Well, that's going to speed up our dying, isn't it? No blocks. Alright, we won. More or less. So I'm just going to do this right away. Kicker, sacrifice a creature. We're going to target this. We're going to pay this. We're going to sacrifice this creature. We're going to submit. Goodbye. Play the Knight of Malice. Swing in with the boys. Doom, 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 doom. I would like to just note, just pause and remember this in your mind, the way this looked. We ended the game with no cards in our hand, feeling pretty damn good. Felt pretty good, right? No cards in hand. We're able to have a good board and end the game. You hear me say this all the time, and all sorts of card games and Magic. If you're kind of an aggressive card that's doing the beatdown, or an aggressive deck that's doing the beatdown, it's okay. It's okay to not have card draw, as long as once you've emptied all your cards, you're in a pretty much good winning position. So I'm really happy with how this one went out. Now, how do we get a Pierce the Sky in here, huh? Soul Salvage seems like an acceptable one to cut, right? I don't need to return things from the graveyard if I'm blowing things up and winning in the beatdown fights. Can I work in another one? I mean, all these are pretty good. I mean, Croissant Druid might be the one that we're not that worried about. I'm going to try to get 2 Pierce the Skies into here. I don't think I want to change my mana base. I think that's good. I think that's a pretty intelligent sequence of sideboarding. It's blue-white, which historically has a whole bunch of flyers. I'll keep. I can only play this one knight right now. This is obviously too expensive. These obviously all require green. But it's blue-white. Boy, aren't I glad. Knight of Malice has hexproof from white and gets +1/+0 as long as any player controls a white permanent. So, I mean, Knight of Malice is just an absolute all-star against this hero, or against this player specifically. We'll probably be able to Josu Vess on turn 4, assuming we draw 1 land, which I've never not done, so of course, that's great. I am the beats. Now, I'm running 2 Pierce the Skies. We see a Serra Disciple, we've seen a Serra Angel, so that's pretty intelligent that I did. Or that I kept the Pierce the Skies and boarded them in, so I'm feeling pretty happy about that. I don't know if we want Murphy's Law to leave mana up. Creatures you control with first strike have double strike, and this has... Cool. Remember those Pierce the Skies I was wanting? Will I want them? This is really cool synergy. Okay, so I think that I have to chill for a bit. So if I attack, Quende can trade, and I think that's actually okay. I think it's completely fine if Quende trades. Damage is done, and I'm going to play Josu Vess. Just a regular Josu Vess, that's fine. And this is whenever you cast a historic spell. Okay, so cool. I would really love that Pierce the Sky. Powerstone Shard is completely fine. I mean, we're going to take some damage in the skies, but I have Pierce the Sky, which I'm going to draw this turn. Bastard. Certain I'm going to draw it. Alright, did he mess up and forget to cast something? Probably. Where's that Pierce the Sky? Okay, Deep Freeze is okay. I forgot that this Mammoth Spider was a potential answer. 1 card left for Murphy's Law. Mammoth Spider is going to shut down our opponent, so that's great news to hear. I'm really pleased with our decision to not cut, or excuse me, to cut the Grow from the Ashes. I think that was a good decision. I'm ending my senses on the uptick because I'm not exactly positive about my choices, but I still, feel pretty good about it. I feel pretty good. Oh crap! Really, really, he had 1 card in hand. All right, damn. Oh, crap. I mean, I have to do this. Oh, this stinkers. Well, I guess it's time to halt the attackers. Alright, this lets me reveal a creature or land, which this, this stinks, but it's okay. There's Sapperling Migration. I'm just gonna have to get a dude down to try to slow down the Serra Disciple beatdowns. Knight of Malice, we are not going to attack with you, my friend. I know I have Pierce the Skies in this deck somewhere. I'm gonna main deck in a 3rd one, man. I think I actually cut Sylvan Awakening because I think that Sylvan Awakening is a good finisher in a longer term game. Pierce the sky. Whoa, 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 whoa. Pierce the sky. Oh, we died. Oh, no. Alright. Concede. Alright. We're getting in Pierce the Sky. can't believe how much damage that thing did. Where's my Sylvan Awakening? This is going to leave, and then we're going to put a Pierce the Sky in. Alright, 3 Pierce the Skies. What a guy. If we lose this, I'm going to burst into tears. What does it matter? But a miserable little pile of tears. This is a weird hand to keep, but I mean, I have the Elfheim Druid. Alright, we're going first, which is nice. Three Pierce the Skies, you know what I'm saying? Triple Pierce the Sky. Uh-oh. Murphy's Law passes the turn without playing a land. Damn! Crap. Oh, no! Oh my god, am I gonna lose this way? Is this how we lose? Jousting Lance is actually... It's actually very good for us. Very good for us. Can't do anything with it this turn. We're going to take 4, which stinks. Oh my god. I did not think the whiffing of the black mana was going to hurt us so. But maybe that was just a terrible mulligan? Or I should say a terrible lack of mulligan? Aww. What a bad bird. Alright, so we have to do no blockers. We're going to take 6, we're going to go to 9. So then we have 3 turns left in the air. Ooh, this has been a really rough run out. So, I mean, we have this. We have 4 Pierce the Skies. Or, excuse me, 3 Pierce the Skies and 1 Spider. We have 4 ways to deal with flyers. And we just need to draw one. Oh my god. Alright, I guess we just lose to the draw twice. Boy, that sucks. I mean, now we're at 3, so we literally need to draw the Pierce the Sky. No, now there's no way to deal with this. Holy crap, we just lost. Oh my god. Well, that just felt like shit. I don't know, there's nothing to learn from that, man. I mean, arguably, you know, you mulligan away the 3 land, 4 spell. It's real hard to convince me to mulligan 3 land, 4 spell. Patrick James is punished. I don't know what I was punished for. That's the thing. It's not like there was a 2-lander and I was like, oh, damn. Like, oh, I gotta keep the 2-lander. Oh, no. It's hard because, man, maybe that was a mulligan? I don't know. That's gonna be hard pressed to get me to convince that. I mean, I recognize that I did not have a swamp, and therefore I could not cast those 4 spells, but it's not like a, oh, obvious, it's not like a 1-lander sort of mulligan thing. Like this situation, this is where I'm like, oh, hell yes. I mean, look at this. We can cast all of our cards. Yeah. We even have the Elfheim Druid to get the bonus mana just for kicking, so we can get a huge Saproling migration. We have the Thallid Omnivore. Maybe what my logic should have been is that I can't do much with this particular run out. And I'm a really aggressive deck. I think I need to think of myself more as an aggressive deck. I mean, that last game just, oh, it was painful. It sucked. Alright. This has Menace. I could not block, but... I'll have you all note I can now Saproling Migration with the kicker next turn. This was just a disgusting run out. Disgusting, disgusting. Now, if Swine Train decides to attack, I am not going to block with anything. I must keep the Thallid Omnivore alive. I must. That's fine. Lilium 213, 300 bits. I kind of went and played piano, and every time I think about not practicing, I think about how you always follow your gym routine, and I just keep going. Thank you for being awesome and inspiring me to be awesome. That really warms my heart to hear, because frankly, I've been beating myself up a little bit this last week, because I've been way too tired to go to the gym. Way too tired. By the way, now I attack. Just got done filming Spell Slingers. Great, great fun. Just long days, you know, long days. Oh, the Triumph of Gerard I've always found wholly unremarkable. Wholly unremarkable. I think I don't block because the Thallid Omnivore lets me regain health, and like, I mean, yeah, actually, I have no idea what our opponent is doing. This is pay 1 and sacrifice. Has a bunch of mana open. I mean, I'm just gonna play these out now. Hello. Okay, you see, maybe it was a mulliganing decision. I'm just gonna go ahead and keep this. I'm still living in the past. You know, I'm still living in that last game. God, that was painful. Ah. Welcome to competitive drafting, where everything's made up and the games don't matter. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Kapow! He's the fastest conceit in the West. Why am I jumping into these games so fast? I really want to get coffee. Hello. Hello. Yeah. Oh, that's nice. You know what? I'm going to mulligan this. I'm going to mulligan this hand. Aha! Day 9 has avoided getting punished. Oh, this is a hand right here. No, I'm going to put that to the bottom, because what I really need is a swamp. You know, I think I should have 9-8'd. I think maybe it's incorrect for me to have... Oh, dude, guys, we're very dead right now. Ooh. Oh, Swank Train. Swank Train just subscribed and says, that was me that just conceded. I didn't think it was fair to play against you when I knew your deck, even when I closed the stream. That is, like, ridiculously honorable of you, my dear man. I'm gonna go ahead and play the Llanowar Envoy for 2 reasons. One, it's efficient on the mana, so next turn I can, like, Forest, Knight of Malice, and then something else. And I think I just don't do the blocker here. I mean, I can trade and then get him back with Soul Salvage, something like that. Oh, that's nice to see. Oh, what? Come on, trade. What an honorable person you are, Swank Train. You are just, like, coated, covered, and full of honor, and full of Hodor. Oh, this card is so awesome. Oh my gosh, this creature is disgustingly good. Alright, he is very aggressive. Alright, well. I'm no longer the beatdown. I am the mid-range, no attackers. Maybe I should have swung in with that, but that's fine. I'll eventually do some trades. I'll soul salvage to get some stuff back. You know how it is. Let me just note, Swank Train, if we ever play a game, my preference is that you don't watch and stream snipe, but, you know, I am streaming. It's kind of my responsibility to account for that. Feel free to play using the knowledge. Feel free to even incorporate that knowledge into your gameplay and going, well, this would normally be a bad play, but I know Day 9 has no hard removal. Oh my god, we lose so badly in this game right now. So badly we lose. You should swing with the team, dude. Swing with the team, man.
All right, we're trying to fill the bin. Oh, I should have done it after the tapping step so that I could have chumped it. I'm dumb. Ah, whatever. I'm just gonna get murdered. You know what? This is a calling in my life to go get some coffee. Maybe it's one of these red-blue decks that doesn't have any burn. You know, maybe it's one of those. God, this just sucks so much, man. I have to do this for mana reasons. Oops. Knight of Malice. And this, there you go. I have to do this due to mana reasons. I want the other Deathbloom Thallid, but I'm not actually sure. I accidentally paid an extra mana, it doesn't really matter. I don't have a second black. I think I really need to make this 9/8. I think that's one of the big things that I screwed the pooch upon. Thank the stars. Praise the sun. Praise the sun. Hopefully, this is one of these red decks that has no burn. I'm so lucky. We're holding on. Alright, going to 5 kind of hurt us. And we lose. Okay. I think the big thing is I need to make this 9/8. I think that's the big thing to note. Alright, so Sylvan Awakening, I think, is not how we're gonna win this. Well, I want to get another Krosan Druid in there, so I'm gonna get the Llanowar Envoy out. I'm gonna get the Krosan Druid in. I'm going to 9/8. I think I should have been 9/8 from the start. Yeah, I think that's the big mess up that I had. I think that's the big mistakey that we're suffering from in this draft. And that's the thing that I actually thought about the least when we fired this game off. Oh yeah, we could have put in a fungal infection. That would have been a good sideboard. Let me get that coffee real fast. Get that coffee. Oh my god, yes. Keep it all. Everybody, we're gonna do it. We're gonna win a game. We did mulligan to 5. Dude, if I just won 2 this, I'm gonna be so ashamed. I'm gonna just have so... Alright, so this is absolutely the play, right? We play the Spore Crown Thallid, and then if I get that triple green, we just Steel Leaf it, yeah? I mean, it's kind of remarkable how I have screwed the pooch on some fairly fundamental stuff.
Essence Scatter, I think 100%. Potato, potato. It's fine. Thallid Omnivore is a fungus, so Spore Crown Thallid will buff that. Steel Leaf Champion is, like, almost game-ending for him. He has hardly anything that can deal with this. Alright, I want to hit attack first. Now I declare this. Now I hit attack. Damage goes through. Now, what would he possibly be waiting on? Is this the right turn to Steel Leaf Champion? Because I think the game ends if I just play that. I think I'm going to play the Deathbloom Thallid, because I think he actually has an Essence Scatter. So we were wrong in our presumption, but this is fine. I mean, if he couldn't block that starting thing, like, I think Ishiken is in a very difficult position right now. So he's going to target this, which means I'm then going to sacrifice, yes. Yeah. Yeah, that felt pretty cool, huh? Yeah, that felt super cool, yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So I'm going to swing with both of these. And there's really no good way for him to block that does not hurt him badly. So now I get another 1-1. That's the target for the Deathbloom. So now I'm going to hit end combat and make sure I don't accidentally pass through my turn. That is no problemo. Leave behind the Saproling. You might have some combat trick to kill the Still Leaf Champion, but if that happens, you know, just kind of, it's just the way that is. Yeah, I just don't do anything. I don't sacrifice this. It just deals this damage to the Fire Fist of Death first, and then I get through for 6. And then I keep these forests because I'm bluffing. I really love hot coffee. Deals 2 damage to each opponent. Ugh. He can double block, or he cannot double block this. So we're gonna go to combat. Attack with the Steel Leaf. I'm really glad we wound up drafting the Steel Leaf. I think that in these sorts of situations, it's just, like, way too hard. So, that's a hell of a play. Okay. This is a hell of a thing. Wow. And, you know, this actually makes sense in his deck, because he has these Fire Fist Adepts, so if he rescues the Fire Fist Adepts and returns them to his hand, then he can replay that. Oh, Fiery Intervention. Nice. It is a nice play. Alright, so we're going to blow him out here. So he's probably going to double block this Mammoth Spider. And now that he has double blocked it, now I'm going to say done, and now I'm going to Vicious Offering to just do a regular cast on his 3/2 to kill this, because we expect him to double block, and now he has nothing, and we have something, and take that. No problem at all. Now we attack with absolutely everything, because we can kick out Gift of Growth to finish. Our deck is more aggressive than I think I'm even giving it credit for. I think I actually just don't want this Sylvan Awakening in here. I think it's just not actually useful. I think cut the Sylvan Awakening, put in the Fungal Infection. I said put in the Fungal Infection. And now what do I even think about this? Do I have... So in my load up we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cheap cards. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, no, it's pretty close. I think 8, 9 is still correct. What about the Soul Salvage? You know what? DB3 lol. You know, I really feel that I need to just think even more. We've done it! Cool Nances. Has anyone, or have you, Day 9, tried playing with auto tap on? Yeah, I really screw it up a ton. Like a lot. So whatever he plays, I'm likely just going to Vicious Offering it, because our opponent has every appearance of being an aggressive deck. Okay. If this Josu Vest lands, Ishken is kind of fucked. I want to hurt him. I want to hurt him bad. So this is good. We also have a Vicious Offering. I'm going to 1,000,000,000% play Josu Vest right now. Slam a jam it down. Bring it on, Keldon Raider. Why? Does... I'm so scared right now. What just happened? Is this the same opponent? Yeah, we are currently in best of 3 mode. So we're tied 1-1 against Ishken. Spend 6 mana, play something huge, and then I will Vicious Offering it. So before this resolves, I'm going to kick this to blow this up, sacrificing that. Let's see if Ishken has a counterspell, which would suck, but, you know, what are you going to do? Wow, okay. So now this effect that the Keldon Raider allows you to... what is this? Is this called looting? Is this looting? Is that right? Am I right? I want to be right. Who's the beat down now, baby? This is like the 8th Keldon War Leader that's been played. Is there anything getting discarded here? I don't think I want to do this yet. Whew, that's dirt. That's disgustingly good. He can't syncopate because I already have 2 mana left open. So we just get those 2 back. I think keeping... I mean, I don't want to have no long-term cards in my deck, but, you know, I'm still going to defend keeping the Soul Salvage. Just 1 Soul Salvage in there. Juste un. Love Strawberry says, ha, when Sean does combat first, you know he's serious. Oh, God. Fuck. Oh, no. Calling out my greatest weakness. Oh, my gosh. That is the lean-in moment, man. You know what I mean? That is the lean-in moment. Let's take a mini break after this so I can just chat to you because I've been like, dialing in. Naria says, what is Menace? Menace says this creature may only be blocked by 2 or more creatures. And I feel like, correct, Magic the Gathering super fans out there, correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like Menace has grown in frequency as a keyword in the last 2-3 years? 2-3 years? Alright, so this is going to deal 1 damage. Oh no, this is keeps on doing damage, it's fine. But this is only if you control another wizard. I also have the rest of a sandwich. So let me just go ahead. That's a good one. Oh, hold on, let me just do this. We have won this game so stupidly hard. Yes! I mean, he's got to be returning divination. Yeah. Oh my damn. Yeah. Yeah. So, just want to keep sweeping the board. Keep sweeping the board. Because eventually, I mean, this turn is going to have to be... Wait. Oh my goodness. Wow. Wow, he's going to Mirari into Mirari. Wow. Alright, well. Look at the tricks. Wow, until end of turn he can do new copies. I mean, this is actually pretty sick. Now, what we're hoping for is our opponent. That was a play right there. That was sick. Super sick play. We're hoping that that Ishiken plays some dudes. Because I want a Saproling Migration kicked. God, it was so great. That was so cool. Yes! Yes! So this is 4 and 6. So I would need 10 total mana, 4 and 6. So right now I just have 6, so I need a few more turns. Alright, so let's go to combat. What's it going to be, Ishiken? Now let's Saproling Migration for the kick. Oh wait, we have 7. Oh, I miscounted. So if I get 3 more land, then I can Josu Vest for a billion. My hope is that all this Mirariing that Ishiken is doing is like a really complicated way to just play a bunch of dirtlers. I mean, like, this is so unremarkable. What is he gonna just rescue? You can fire intervention, but like... Yeah, rescue. Oh, he's gonna die. I'm going to attack with all of these. And then I'm going to play the Elfheim Druid, because then we'll have 9 total mana for Josu Vest. Let's get the Elfheim Druid down. Like, we're already in such a threatening situation. That, I mean, we're likely going to win on board, but... I mean, it's probably going to just fire intervention to get something. So we have 4, 5, 6, 7, plus 2 mana here from the Elfheim Druid will give us a Josu Vest. I'd like 8 8/8s, or whatever it is. Alright, so Ishiken is going to draw 2. Good. This is good, means Ishiken is digging. Die! Oh no! Why did he not pick it? Guys, good luck. And there's no Cyclonic Rift. There's no... Nothing! Nothing. Oh my god, we did it. America. Sideboarding done right. Pow. Claim the prize. Alright, we got 2 wins. I want to see something really fast. So, what are the prizings? This is 800 gems. So if I get to 4 wins, or excuse me, 3 wins is what pays back for this. Pays back for itself. Wait, weren't you taking a break? I was. Entropy, you're totally right. Hey everyone. Hey everyone, how you doing? Magic the Gathering is a game that requires just enough focus that my eyes gotta be here, not on you pretty folk. Thanks for Entropy TV for reminding me. I want to take a little break and say hey. I am really excited for Guilds of Ravnica drafts. Really. Did you guys get the chance to see the 2 cards that I revealed? I got to reveal the Golgari Guild Mage. Woo! You can pay 1 in a green to tap it to gain 2 life, or pay 4 in a black, and all your creatures get +1/+0 and menace till end of turn. Half-ass noob, welcome to the Day Knights, the Day Knight community, the greatest community that there ever was. God, it's so great. Blade GLS, have you ever played one of the Monster Hunter games? And do you think you'd be interested? If not, you know, I've just never really played one, so I don't really have a sensation or a feel. I do love the feeling of grindiness that's combined with planning. I love these two. Grinding and planniness, grinding and planning and execution. Oh, so good. So good, so good, so good, so good. Midnight Heart says, when did those drafts happen? Whenever the hell they're released on MTG Arena, man. Ah, gosh. Arova72 says, as someone who is applying to med school, do you have any advice, either application or mental state-wise for me? You know, I have some mental state comments that I want to make that I feel like no one talked to me about when I was a kid. Like, okay, so growing up, here's how it's done in America. You study hard, you get A's, everyone's going to become a millionaire because they're going to work their ass off, and your edge is going to be your determination and your willingness to hit the grindstone every single day, right? That whole nonsense. And I think, like, you know, that's kind of hard to get your body and your brain into the, you know, the zone to be able to do that. And I worked really hard at that, especially in my second and third year, or excuse me, my third and fourth year of college, all 4 years in grad school, and coming right out into D9 TV. Yeah, I'm going to go to every single event, do every single show. Yeah, work. Yeah, go, push it. But, you know, something that no one ever talked to me about is the idea of balance. Like, what are different types of time that you need? You know what's one type of time I have found that I need? I call it blobbing it up, right? It's where I'm just sitting on the sofa watching stupid YouTube videos or watching TV, eating and having just not really a plan, kind of puttering around, watching Twitch while, you know, playing another game or something that's a little low intensity. You know, maybe some Stardew Valley farming. You know, just blobbing it up. You know, it's another type of time that I need? The deep thinky time. I need deep thinky time. I don't want to call it deep thinking time because that is way too pompous for me as a person to say, I need deep thinking time because I'm deep. It's deep thinky time. So there's a little bit of joviality to it. This is where I become absolutely obsessive about learning some category of something. You know, where I watch like 6 hours of shader programming tutorial videos on YouTube and try to implement it side by side, right? This is when I'm going really deep on some project, or even, you know, with games like StarCraft used to fulfill this for me, where I would just sit down and have really long sessions where I wouldn't be talking to anyone. It wouldn't be a social experience. It would just be kind of learning and going deep into there. Or sometimes it is as simple as I need no one around. I just need to sit there and think about something. The sort of like when you're in the shower and you accidentally just take a 45-minute shower because you just get stuck thinking about something. These are different types of times that I need to feel satisfied and whole as a person. If I start not getting one of those or the other, I start to go a little nuts. And if you're embarking on something like grad school or, you know, going to medical school, it's really easy to let that fill up all your time. And I think it's an important question to ask yourself, what are the types of times I need to be a happy bear? Because, man, I need to blob it up sometimes to get my deep thinky time. Yeah, I'm keeping this, man. Oh, no. I thought this was the 2/2 knight. Oh my god, I thought it was the 2/2 knight. I thought this was the 2/2 knight. I'm so embarrassed. Alright, yeah, take a swamp. Oh my god. That's fine, we never get punished. Have I ever been punished once in my life? Have I ever been punished? We're generally leaning towards planting forests down right at the outset because we want to make sure that we have the triple green for the Steel Leaf Champion. Oh, this frightens me a lot. Hello. Croissantade. If Hypec 8 begins to slam down some scarier things, grow from the ashes, I would be displeased at. Oh, I'm real displeased at this island. God, that art is beautiful. God. Okay. I mean, maybe we can just get, like, a massive Josu Vest down. I don't think that someone would splash blue just to run a counterspell. I think that this is probably like a Muldrotha deck or something like that. Like, we're seeing green creatures, we're seeing swamps, and we're seeing just the one island. What? Okay, so is this some sort of Nicol Bolas deck? Some such thing? Okay. This I don't like, because we can exile the top card of the library. Actually, I'm going to do that. Okay, I have a plan. I'm going to play the Croissant Druid, just regular. Like this. And then what I expect is Rona is going to exile the top card of the library. And that effect is going to go on the stack, and then I'm going to kill Rona, Disciple of Gix. So all Hypec 8 has done is delete a card from her library. So we fully expect it to be Mountain and then Rona. We are absolutely the beatdown in this circumstance. Alright, so that's going to happen. And now we're going to do the basic one. Exile this by paying this. So that dies, unless there's a weird combat trick, which would be hilarious. Right? Do it. Die. 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 Oh my god, shit. What's Gazette? Ancient Animus. Oh god. Dude, I should have sacrificed the Elfheim Druid. Ugh. Ugh. Fights target creature an opponent controls. Okay. This is the Ancient Animus that's in exile right now. This is going to kill me. Oh, gosh. And it comes down. I mean, we still have a lot of capabilities to beat down, but... Oh, God, that sucked so much. I just should have sacrificed the Elfheim Druid to make sure the Vicious Offering was a -5/-5, because, like, now, Hippic 8 can draw a card every single time. A Forest, okay. So now the Forest can... Alright, let's go to combat. This is a instant? Okay. I think I want to play Josuves. See, now Rona can fight one of my target creatures, but I'd rather be beating in for 4 than beating in for 3 a turn. See, right now, again, Ancient Animus on this to fight that, and I have the Gift of Growth that I can't cast. So I still think this is better. Yep, that's fine. I mean, we are all in on trying to dodge Rona draws. God, I could have killed Rona that turn. An exiled card is... Oh my god, in Bolus's Clutches. We need to dodge an island. We need to dodge an island. We need to dodge an island. Don't untap an island. We need to dodge it. Come on, mistap your land. Come on. Come on. Dude, I could have killed this. I could have killed this and then all of my problems would have disappeared. Come on. We need to dodge the island. It's going to be hard to dodge. It's going to be a tricky pickle here. Fine. I mean, I can. Josuves might just win us the game anyways, because this has menace, so 2 things need to block it. Kicker. Pete81 says, here's my Jack Ryan bits. Sean, thanks, Pete81. What are the Jack Ryan bits? I've heard a number of people say this. Be like, enjoy Jack Ryan, here's the bits. And I thought that people were just saying this. Well, I'm starting to get the sense that there is a trend here. And I gotta say, I loved Jack Ryan as a TV show. And now I am tired of seeing Jack Ryan advertisements on Twitch. Let me tell you that. There's all the top card! Eight, 9, feeling fine. Alright, Tatiova is going to be a pain in the ass. Oh, Jack Ryan bits just so good. Oh. Yeah, I really enjoyed Jack Ryan. Hey, Addistar. Hey, the Dante 540. Welcome. Welcome, everybody. Can you believe that Rona, Disciple of Gix, is actually doing this? We just needed to get into the beatdowns soon. That's good that these tappies keep happening. What's this? Oh, it's a worm. That actually ends the game. We can't do anything about that worm. I can't do anything about this worm. I don't have any more combat tricks either. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Knight of Malice. I'm gonna concede. I'm gonna concede. I can't deal with either of those. Right, how do we adjust this? Okay. Actually, this is a pretty good set of things. Part of me wants to run a Grow from the Ashes in there. Part of me wants to run a Grow from the Ashes in there. I don't think there's going to be a lot of countering in there. Get that out. Put a Grow from the Ashes in. Boop. Probably not the Croissant Druid, probably another Grow from the Ashes. 16 creatures, seems good. Oh. Get out of here. How do I close this? Okay, Broken Bond, Artifact or Enchantment. Nah. It's just not good, you know. Oh, I forgot to change the mana distribution. Fuck. Well, that's okay, because 10-7 is still okay. 10-7 is still okay. Because we have double Grow from the Ashes to fetch all the other stuff that I need. Alright, we're down 0-1, which is not good. I go first. Nice. Hey, look at this! There's my Knight of Malice. Keeping this. Sylvan Awakening is amazing if I actually can get some kicked Grow from the Ashes out there. This is going to be sufficient to deal a lot of damage early on. Alright, we're curving out good. Down a Croissant Druid, which I really like against aggro decks, but this is very clearly control-y AF. What does Hypek reveal? Why is Josu 2 mana this game? Empty Night! Empty Night, Harry. You misplay your lands. Hypek is currently in the think tank. Ooh, that actually bodes well. Playing a forest and then playing a forest. We definitely want to play this first, so that way I can sap Herd. Order doesn't matter here, so I'm just going to play this, which thereby makes my attacking phase way easier. Bam. Alright. Skittering Surveyor is fine. What do you know? It's going to be a swamp. Do I want to play the Saproling Migration just anyways? I think so. I don't see a reason to really hold on, because this is a good-looking board. I can start really jamming in for quite substantial damage. Grow from the Ashes would be like a nut draw right now. We really need to beat down fast to beat Hypek. Like, we really, 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 really badly need to. Come on, Hypek. Come on, friendo. Let's endo friendo. Now, if I Sylvan Awakening for 3, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So our opponent is at 8. Depending on what happens, we can just win this turn, right? Because we Sylvan Awakening, we have 5 2/2s. One of them can be blocked, so 4 2/2s will get through, and then some extra damage here. So it'll be 10 total damage. So Hypek could also play 1 creature as well. The natural response to a 4-color deck is to just kill him, right? Isn't that the way? I have too many alarms set on my phone. The way I remember to do things is by setting alarms. Like, for instance, before the show today, I ran the edited video of the highlights from 2 Point Hospital. Did we do it? We win, right? We win, right? Because we're going to have 5 2/2s. 2 of them can be blocked. These 2 can't. All right, I'm just going to go for the win right now. Did I win? Did I do it? I can't look. Can't look. Can't look. I'm not going to look. Can't make me look. You know, I bet my chair is handling things amazingly well. Oh. Oh. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh my God. Oh my God. What got cast? Ancient Animus. Oh my God. So it fought and then blocked and then blocked. Holy crap, that's terrible news. This is horrible. This is terrible. Take that, Hypek. Is there anything that we have that actually deals 1 damage to enemy's face? We kind of blew our load with Sylvan Awakening. This guy has been pretty remarkable with his Ancient Animus usage. And I'd just like to stress, if I had just kicked the Vicious Offering in the very first game, we would have done it. Vicious Offering is potentially a way to do this. We might be getting second place in this. No blocks. Now Vicious Offering just instant wins us, right? Because we just kill this. The Computer King says... Ah! Alright, get me out of this game. Can't win now. God! God! Well, we went 2 and 2. It's fine. I felt really good about our deck too. Felt really good about it. But you know, the thing that's just both painful, but what I appreciate a lot about Magic, is I literally needed to change one decision in game 1 to have easily won, and that game was like 1 health. Like those were actually really close. And then the first game we lost, I think that it was due to the fact that I put 10-7 land in. Oh, that's nice. Instead of 9-8. Sucks that Magic is a skill-based game, you know what I mean? It sucks! Well, here's what I'm going to do. I am going to use the restroom, and then we're going to do this exploration draft.